Test, test, test. Hello and welcome to this varsity soccer matchup. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside Elliot Palumbi, and we have a great matchup for you here on this Saturday afternoon for Fall Festival. St. Christopher's welcomes the #1 team in the state of Delaware, the Sussex Academy Seahawks, to Massey Field. Yesterday, the Saints beat Woodbury in a short turnaround from a 4 p.m. game yesterday to now playing 10 hours later. Sussex Academy coming into this game 12-1. Not going to be an easy test for the Saints, especially with some key players out, most notably Stephen Bashara, the senior center back. But Elliot, would you like to talk about how the Saints are planning on replacing some of those players?
Sure, the Saints have put in Noah Dano and Adam Bashara. They've pulled them up from the JV team. They've been great players for the JV team, and they're coming up to the varsity to help out with all the players out.
The JV team went 13-0-2, I believe, so hopefully they can bring some of that success over to the varsity team. So the Seahawks will be the ones to kick it away, and we are off here on Massey Field. It's going to be Carson Stalker slotted in at center back today. The Saints missing a lot of depth in that back line. As I mentioned, Stephen Bashar is out, but then their third choice center back in Beckett Scallon, the freshman, he's also out. So Stalker, normally playing winger, is going to be pushed all the way back to center back tonight. And here's Avi Gupta on the touchline. Tries to send it off a Seahawks player, but it'll stay in. They'll send that one long. Hit away by Evan Broughton, but it falls right to Sussex Academy. And that'll be cleared away by Tyler Overstreet. Evan Broughton trying to wrestle for that ball. And they're going to say it stayed in play. That's going to be sent way over the goal by Chase Ballinger. here is Evan Broughton. Now Carson Stalker. Stalker tries to send it long, but it's hit away. Now it's with Lucas Gordonier. Over for Sutton Olsen. He can't control it. Tries to get it to Gardner Kaufman, but it's going to be a throw for Sussex. That ball is sent long in the direction of George Sapna, but it'll be out for a throw. Jack Bleacher takes a touch off his shoulder. Now it's Daniel Kehoe inserted into the lineup today. Now it's with Stalker over for Max Mumford. Mumford in the direction of Kehoe, headed away towards Sutton Olsen. Now Tyler Overstreet right back to Olsen. Stalker, nice pass in for Gordonier. Now Max Mumford, the Saints doing a good job to move the ball. It's Lucas Gordonier over for Max Mumford. Can't control it. Hit away back towards Stalker. And now it's counter-attacking opportunity for Sussex, but good job from Evan Broughton. Now they're going to send this one in towards Stalker. He'll hit it out, and a throw incoming. Throws it in towards Sapna, gets his head to it, hit up in the air. Now falls near the feet of Gordonier. He gets it up to Daniel Kehoe. The Saints have a chance to counter, but Kehoe runs into some traffic, weaving through defenders. Can't keep it. Good challenge from Broughton there. Carter Norton, the one starting in goal today for the Seahawks. As we mentioned, coming into this game, 12 victories, only 1 defeat. Saints coming in with 9 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses. That's a beautiful ball over the top from Broughton towards Overstreet. It'll be a throw. Kehoe. Daniel Kehoe sends it across, but no one on the other end of it. Norton dropped it at first, but then recontrols it. It's going to go off the face of Overstreet. Now Kehoe. That'll be out of play for St. Christopher's throw. Avi Gupta gives it away, but Max Mumford recovers it. Tried to get it back to Mumford, but that pass was off target. It's a good challenge from Sutton Olsen, but they'll whistle him for a foul. Elliot, what do you think about what the Saints have been showing so far?
They look like a pretty strong team so far throughout the season, and they're hoping to get another win here today.
And Gordonier will be fouled there. So this game, in the end, not going to end up counting for anything for the Saints. The seeding for the Visa tournament will come out tomorrow. Chances are the Saints will not be able to earn a first-round bye. They needed to either likely beat Collegiate or have Episcopal get blown out by Cape Henry. Neither of those things happened. But this one falls at the edge of the box. Kehoe, now Jack Bleacher, back to Gordonier. Nice back heel in for Jack Bleacher. He fires and didn't get enough on it. I think it might have been deflected coming in. Here's Broughton. Now Sutton Olsen. Overstreet. Now Jack Bleacher. Gardner Kaufman with a nice 1-2 for Avi Gupta. Saints winger runs it down, and it'll be out for a throw. Now some subs coming on for the Saints. Colin Wishnack and August Wood. Couldn't see that number. It looked like a 15 at first, but it was a 19. And they're going to get Bleacher for pushing a Seahawks defender. So it'll be a throw for Sussex Academy. They'll throw it into the box towards Sapna, headed away by Sutton Olsen. August Wood clears it away. It's a nice challenge from Mumford. Gets it up to Gordonier. Saints could look to run, but Gordonier's through ball was deflected back. Very windy day here on Massey Field. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the wind blowing into our headsets, but definitely going, as that through ball over the top was directed towards Jack Bleacher, but Norton gets there first. And they'll chip it in towards Sapna. George Sapna, he'll go at Tyler Overstreet. Sapna sends in a cross towards the center of the box, headed away by Stalker. Now headed back in towards goal, and Ben Smith is there. Liam Stiegel got a lot on that header for heading from out of the box, but nice work from Smith. here's Sapna. Nice work from Stalker. Gordonier. Now Evan Broughton. Now here's Sutton Olsen on the wing, up for Daniel Kehoe. Back to Mumford under a little bit of pressure there. Now here's Kehoe dribbling through and can't keep it. Max Mumford in there with the interception. Hit towards Gordonier. Back to Stalker. Putting some pressure on him. Ben Smith just barely gets it away as Stiegel was flying in. Headed over towards August Wood. But the Seahawks will take it. That's a nice through ball in for Sapna. Sapna trying to square one across, but ran out of time, had to go for a shot, and a good challenge from Stalker to avoid giving him a good angle.
As now Luke Ryan comes into the match.
It'll be Avi Gupta to come off. Now Bleacher. Here's Sapna trying to dribble by Olsen. Nice challenge from Jack Bleacher. With Mumford coming off the pitch and the Saints already being thin with their midfield options, with Stalker having to play center back, Jack Bleacher's dropped into the midfield now. Now some more subs for the Saints as Gardner Kaufman will come on, as well as Andres Romero Neto.
Throughout the match, it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Wood handles the absence of a lot of their players and fitting players into other positions they might not be comfortable in.
Definitely. I mean, as we've already been talking about, they have their starting left winger playing center back right now. And they're also missing Cade Cox. They're missing Stephen Bishara, Beckett Scallon, Mason Groom, who played very well on Monday against Collegiate, but put that on hold as nearly a very good look on goal, but Smith did a good job to claim that cross. But yeah, the Saints missing a lot of players. That's why they had to call up some players from JV. We'll see if those two do get any run, but now here's Evan Broughton. Pushed very high up from center back. Broughton tries to square on a cross. He's going to win a corner. The Saints have scored a lot of their goals off set pieces. Most recent one Monday, Tyler Overstreet cross went in for Stephen Bashar from a corner, and the Saints leveled the match. We'll see what they can come up with here. Gordonier to send it in, driven low, hit out towards the goal, falls to Kehoe, tries to volley it, can't get there, and hit back out towards Wishnack. Colin Wishnack needs to be careful, gets it off to Sutton Olsen, who will just blast it over towards the parking lot. And it's going to hit a car. Since putting on some high pressure, that's a nice challenge. And now it's with Jack Bleacher. Shot deflected. Hit back out towards Gardner Kaufman. But Sapna is going to win it. Gives it away, though. Now Sutton Olsen. Jack Bleacher. Over on the wing, it's Hayes Carithers. Nice back heel for Bleacher. Jack Bleacher trying to find some space. Dribbling through. Can't get by a second man, though. Hit back out towards Broughton. And now they're looking to run. It's a nice ball over the top, but the offsides flag is up. It's Chase Ballinger, who for a moment looked free on goal, but offsides. Elliot, who do you think are some of the players that have stood out for the Saints so far early in this match?
I think you could look at Jack Bleacher and Carson Stalker. They've both stood out so far for being able to adapt to new positions.
Yeah, especially Stalker. Having your starting left winger playing center back is not something you see every day, but Stalker's done a very good job at it. Saints give it away in the midfield here. Already 20 minutes gone by in this match. Still no scoring and not many great chances on goal from either side.
Tyler Overstreet comes into the match for Wishnack and moves Gardner over to right back.
Now here's Hayes Carithers. Nice interception there, but passes it back to no one. And Ben Smith coming out aggressively. He's going to get there. What a challenge. If he was a step late, it would be a 1-0 Sussex lead right now, but a perfect challenge from Ben Smith. Also, if he was early, he's probably sent off for a red card. But that's another great ball over the top, though. Ballinger. Nice work from Stalker, though. Makes him cut it back. Ballinger sends it in towards the middle of the box. Hit by Bleacher. Looked like it could have been a handball, but officials did not see it that way. Nice challenge from Olsen there. They'll send that one in, but Randy Ortiz Santos not going to be able to run it down.
Looks like he might have got there if he kept sprinting, but he started to slow down his pace.
And Broughton sending it long towards Hayes Carithers, but
Almost.
not able to run it down. get the Saints for a foul. So a free kick incoming. That one hit back in towards the center of the box, but Smith does a good job to get out there. The first half, just over halfway gone by. Elliot, what are some things you've seen from the Saints?
I've seen them. They've been connecting their passes really well in the midfield, and but they haven't been able to get any really good chances yet from those passes. But I know if they continue that, they'll keep it up and hopefully get another or a good chance on goal.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of possession for them, but not a lot of looks going forward.
Also, I've heard some good communication between the players, which is very important for success.
Yeah, Ben Smith especially very good at that. He's always very loud. I think you could probably hear him from across the street, but it's probably a good thing because it means all of his defenders definitely can hear him. And they'll send that one in towards the middle of the box, though. Hit away by Sutton Olsen. It falls to Hayes Carithers. He's going to look to run. Carithers tried to go for a Travella to Luke Ryan, but hit away, and now some subs coming on for the Saints. So it'll be Daniel Kehoe and Max Mumford coming on for St. Christopher's as Sutton Olsen and Hayes Carithers legs it. Bleacher can't keep it. And it'll be a throw for Sussex. A bit of a dangerous pass there. They barely got it away. Got by Avi Gupta, couldn't get by Lucas Gordonier though, who's doing some very good work. Now Mumford can't get a great touch off his chest. Avi Gupta is beat by a nice move there.
And an offsides will be called. Oh. Excuse me, actually a foul. A good ball into the box.
And Smith is there. The Saints have been very good on set pieces this year. I can't remember them allowing a single goal off of one. Now here's Evan Broughton. And some good pressure there from Sussex's Max Mumford under some duress. Now Stalker needs to be careful, but they're going to get a foul on Andres Romero Neto. Evan Broughton. That'll be a St. Christopher's throw. Now it's Avi Gupta. Can't get a good touch on it, and he'll give it away. Goal kick.
It's a perfect autumn day for some soccer. It's
Definitely.
quite cool.
73 degrees, a light breeze, although light might be understating it. Some gusts are reaching up to 17 miles per hour. But
And those long balls can be affected by those large gusts.
absolutely. Generally, the wind has been blowing in the direction of the Saints' goal. Right now, it looks like it's blowing across the pitch. And that's a nice long ball from Broughton. It's going to be deflected out for a St. Christopher's throw. It'll be hit away. And now Sussex has a chance to counter. They try to get it to Ballinger. I don't think he was on sides anyways, but it's not going to matter as couldn't keep it on.
Thrown for the Saints.
And Saints win it back high up the pitch. Max Mumford in for Luke Ryan.
Almost.
The Saints have been aggressive with their press in recent games.
Oh, Adam Bashar now comes onto the pitch for Jack Bleacher. He is one of the players that's playing up for JV.
He's playing in his brother's absence tonight.
Steven Bashara.
Max Mumford back to Evan Broughton. Now we're approaching 30 minutes in this match. Only a few shots on goal from the two sides. Mumford tries to loft one in.
To Bashara.
But now it's Adam Bashara. That's a nice touch.
Oh.
Bashara, looks like he took a hit there. And it'll be a goal kick. Now it'll be Sutton Olsen and Colin Wishnack who come on for Gordonier and Avi Gupta. Excuse me, no.
That's Noah Dano out there wearing Mason Groom's jersey in the 29.
It's the second time this game I've gotten a 9 on the back of a jersey confused for a 5. Do look pretty similar in this font, but that's a nice touch from Adam Bashar. Gets it over to Sutton Olsen. Olsen down the left wing. Sutton Olsen sends one into the box. It'll be out for a corner. It's nearly sent into the road. It'll be Overstreet taking it. He has a couple of assists off corners so far this year. As we mentioned on Monday, his most recent one connected with Bashara. Obviously, that was Steven Bashara. Adam maybe not as much of a threat on a corner, but they'll send it in towards Luke Ryan, and that's a nice claim from Carter Norton. And now Stiegel going to go at Tyler Overstreet. Puts in a challenge. Bashara hits it up in the air. Stalker kicks it away. But now the shot deflected by Olsen. That was Alexander Danilenko preparing to fire. Some nice pressure from Kehoe. Nice challenge from Overstreet. Now the Saints thought they could run, but it's going to be taken away by Stiegel. He'll try to go at Max Mumford. Maybe a bit of a dive there. There was no contact. He just fell to the floor. Here's Overstreet, out for Adam Bashara. Sutton Olsen. Now Evan Broughton. And Kehoe near the touchline. Can't keep it in, but it'll be a St. throw, as they're going to say. It was hit away from him.
I can't tell. Is that Sutton Olsen with an injury to his right leg?
It is.
Is that from the collegiate game on Monday?
I believe so. I'm not sure if he played yesterday, but it's good to see him playing today, even though he might be playing through some pain. Now Kehoe, it's out for Olsen. Offsides flag was up. And now a St. throw incoming. 10 minutes or so left in this first half. Still nothing on goal for either side, really. Max Mumford played a pass to nobody. And that through ball going to be hit away by Evan Broughton. Nice work from Dano to keep it in. And offsides flag stays down. Sussex has a good attack going here, but Jesse Jean-Louis was not able to keep it in. It's a nice 1-2 as they get it to Sapna, but Broughton is there. He'll hit it out. Throw incoming for Sussex.
I would say it's been an evenly sided match so far, with about the same amount of possession, an equal amount of possession, and the ball has been on both sides pretty equally.
I would agree. I think it's definitely encouraging for the Saints, though, that they've been able to be competitive against the #1 team in the state of Delaware without Stephen Bashara, without Cade Cox, without numerous players. So, I mean, they've been playing their starting left winger in Carson Stalker at center back, and they've been competitive with a very good team. And they've been just as good as them. It's not like the Saints have escaped this half somehow, as that shot is off. But it's not like they've just somehow escaped this half deserving to be down. I think they've definitely deserved a clean sheet. The attack has struggled a bit, but as I mentioned, Carson Stalker has to play center back with all the injuries in the defense. No Cade Cox. So having them back, hopefully for likely Friday. The Saints hope next Monday, but I'm not sure if things will go their way and they'll get that first round bye. We will know by tomorrow. And unfortunately for them, based off how they've played so far, this game will not end up mattering for those, as playing a team from out of state and out of visa doesn't have an effect on those standings. That's a nice challenge there from Adam Bashara. Gordonier, though, the nice back heel. The Saints looking to run. It's a 3-on-3. Adam Bashara weaving through defenders. It's still Bashara. Over to Daniel Kehoe. He gives it away. But gets it back. Now Kehoe down the goal line, trying to find room. It'll be out for a corner. That was a magical run there from Adam Bashara.
Well, I mean, Adam's size could be used as an advantage or a disadvantage. Yeah. He just weaved through those defenders, but also can be pushed around a little more. But
Yeah, that is an advantage of being short. It's much easier for him to make those quick dribble moves. Now 3 subs come on for the Saints. It'll be Gupta, Wishnak, and Carithers coming on for Bishara, Kehoe, and Kaufman.
Bashara.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Noah Dano.
Yeah, Noah Dano comes off.
Bashara stayed on the pitch.
I think deservedly so after what we've seen from him so far.
Lucas scored in the air for the corner.
Driven in towards the center, goal. That's a dangerous claim from Norton. Came up and grabbed it over the head of Evan Broughton. And now it's Sapna down the left wing. Nice challenge, though, from Stalker. I had no idea that Stalker was going to be the one playing center back. We were discussing it before the game of how both Bishara and his backup, Beckett Scallon, were out. But I don't know what I was expecting. I was maybe thinking one of Colin Wishnak or Gardner Kaufman could move over from fullback to center back.
I thought a possibility would be Noah Dano, as he has been a strong center back for the JV team.
Yeah, definitely was not expecting to see Carson Stalker there, however.
Yeah.
But he's been very good. There haven't been any times when he's looked shaky, even though it's the only time we've seen him playing back here all season, as Smith is able to get there in plenty of time. Here's Broughton. First half winding away, up into the 41st minute now. See, that's an advantage of playing your winger at center back. A nice dribble from Stalker up the pitch there, and a nice ball from Mumford to get it up to Jack Bleacher. Bleacher down the right side, cutting it onto that strong left foot, hit away, sent into the box by Wishnak. Now hit back towards Stalker as Jean-Louis tries to get there, but a nice challenge from him. Now it's with Adam Bishara over to Max Mumford. Mumford with a nice Trivella up to Hayes Carithers, back to Tyler Overstreet. Now it's Evan Broughton. Overstreet up for Bishara. He takes a big hit. Whistled for, or no whistle for a foul, and the offsides flag is up. As the Saints knew it right away, and the offside strap worked as Jesse Jean-Louis couldn't keep it on. Luke Ryan and Sutton Olsen come on as Adam Bishara and Max Mumford exits. Bishara getting a well-deserved ovation coming off.
Looks like we have a big, sort of a big student section for a Saturday game.
Yeah, one of the bigger ones we've seen all year. The Saints unfortunately did not get to schedule a Friday night home game. Obviously, last year they had a great match against Trinity. Student section was packed. Some of the bigger ones have been the Cape Henry one, and then obviously Monday at City Stadium was incredible. It's unfortunate that this year the Visa tournament not going to be at City Stadium. It's going to be up at Serja Field in Leesburg. So it'll be a long drive for any of these teams other than Episcopal, really. even for them, I'm pretty sure I looked it up. It's like an hour, so not close, but some scheduling disagreements between the Division III teams and City Stadium led to them having to move it. And now here's Gordonier. Lucas Gordonier trying to dribble through down the left wing. Loses it. Hit up towards Jesse Jean-Louis. Now Jack Bleacher, he gets there, takes a shoulder. And they're going to whistle him for a foul. Maybe a bit of a dive there. Didn't look like a ton of contact, but who knows.
With just around 2 minutes left in the half, both teams still are goal hungry as the score stands 0-0.
Now it falls towards Gordonier. Now it's hit out towards Hayes Carithers. Luke Ryan tries to send one in towards Carithers, but hit away. And now they'll chip one in towards Jean-Louis, but Smith coming out. He'll get there, and he's not going to pick it up. He'll just control it with his feet. And now after Jean-Louis comes in, he'll pick it up.
Ooh. Some
Nice.
some nice technical abilities from Carson Stocker.
Remember, that's the center back doing that. And no extra time given at all, just a mere 4 seconds. I've seen them blow the whistle quick before, but I don't know if I've ever seen it that quick. So 45 minutes gone by, 0-0. We'll be back in 15.
and welcome back here as we are done with the first half, still tied 0-0. And one of the reasons why this match is so important and is it's why it's so important is because the Fall Festival match. The Fall Festival is a event held by St. Christopher's with blow ups, like jump houses and a lot of fun events there, and it's actually the 50th year anniversary of Fall Festival, which makes this game so important to the Saints.
So the two teams ready to kick things away here. 0-0 at the break. As a reminder, the Saints aren't really playing for anything in this match. It won't matter towards the Visa standings.
This is the #1 team in Delaware, though, so it's a bit of a confidence boost for the Saints if they're able to keep them leveled.
They've been playing very well.
With missing a lot of their players as well,
Yeah.
like one of their captains, Steven Bashara, which I wonder how that's gonna take a toll on their confidence and be able to persevere through tough times during the match.
I mean, the defense has looked pretty good. So hopefully they can continue to play well. And it's Carson Stalker with a nice challenge there as Dougie Boardman has entered. And now here's Jack Bleacher. Bleacher weaving through defenders. It's still Jack Bleacher. Squares it across, and Norton couldn't control it.
The corner now. One thing on the corners, Norton has a big size advantage against the other players. He looks like a giant compared to the other players on the pitch, which helps him helps him get to balls on corners. And
so it'll be Gordon Neer to send it in, driven low towards Stalker. It'll be out for a goal kick. Stalker not happy with the call. He thought should have been another corner. And it's a nice dribble here. The Sussex looking for their first real attempts on goal. They put two shots on goal in the first half, but neither of them were very threatening. And that one will be over, goal kick incoming, or excuse me, a throw, which is thrown right back to the Seahawks, but then Max Mumford puts in a good challenge to take it away. He sends it down towards Jack Bleacher, but Bleacher not going to be able to run it down as Benjamin Steimel gets there. Now sending it along, a nice header from Broughton to Boardman. Mumford.
tough challenge there.
And that'll be a foul.
Got to be careful with those challenges, as you can draw a foul pretty easily, as Evan Broughton just did.
Yep. So it'll be a free kick for Sussex Academy. Alexander Danalenko standing over it. And now Danalenko sends one in, driven low, hit away. And it'll be That's going to be off of Sussex, and it'll be a throw for the Saints. Mumford. Back to Stalker. Stalker putting in a nice ball towards Kaufman, but he can't run it down. One hit all the way towards the other end of the pitch, and Dougie Boardman gets there. Sapna was flying in. Mumford over to Stalker. Nice dribble there from Stalker. Gets it up towards Gordonier. Finds Olsen. He had some room, but pulls it back towards Evan Broughton. Now, given away. Here's Sapna. Mumford has to be careful. Puts in a good challenge. Now fighting for it near the corner flag. He's going to keep it in and clear it away. Good work from Max Mumford. And the Saints won in an offside. That's a great save from Dougie Boardman. Flag came up very late. Now Sutton Olsen takes a tough challenge, but definitely not a foul as they won the ball first. Now here's Kaufman, up ahead towards Gupta, right back to Gardner Kaufman. Hit towards Broughton. Evan Broughton, through ball, finds Overstreet. Tyler Overstreet cutting onto that left foot, still Overstreet, sends it in towards Bleacher.
Oh,
Can't get there, goes down. I don't think that anything was going on, however. And Kehoe heads it in towards Bleacher.
Misread the bounce there. But he'll win it back.
Now here's Kehoe. Now Gordonier didn't see that one get closed off in time. But that's a good challenge there. Mumford up ahead for Kehoe. Daniel Kehoe cutting onto that right foot. Back towards Stalker. Carson Stalker has some space going forward. Gives it to Gordonier. Lucas Gordonier now with Gardner Kaufman. Olsen, Gordonier. In towards Bleacher. Last year in the Fall Festival game, Jack Bleacher had one of the best performances of his career. A brace highlighted by an incredible free kick. Put it in the top left corner. Now Kaufman runs down that cross. Gupta fighting for it. Now Kaufman tries to get in there. And Olsen will be whistled for a foul. Not a bad foul, as halted momentum. I'm surprised no advantage was played.
One thing about the Saints is they've been playing very calmly. They haven't been too nervous on the ball and haven't made too many mistakes yet, which have helped them keep this a scoreless game so far. But they're still looking for a chance on goal for them.
So now more changes for the Saints. Luke Ryan and Hayes Carithers will enter.
Norden take this free kick.
Sending it into the box towards Sapna, headed away. Now Bleacher gets his head to it, falls to Luke Ryan. Ryan tried to get it up towards Kehoe. That's a nice challenge from Kehoe, though. And now it's Evan Broughton. Dangerous pass, nearly intercepted. Now Gordonier, nice touch on it. Back to Broughton. Elliot, what are some things you've seen from the Saints in the second half that you think could be encouraging for them, or even some things you think they might need to change in these last 35 or so minutes? As nearly needed to put that on hold. Is a nice ball from Gordonier in for Kehoe, but it was off target.
Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is that they've started to pick up the pace and sort of put the pedal to the metal, and haven't been, it felt like in the first half they were sort of playing a little slower and a little more careful, but it seems as if they've been playing some more risky balls that could lead, that may lead to a better chance.
Definitely. Having possession's nice, but that possession does nothing with it if you're just passing around in the midfield. Sure, many people know the famous Jose Mourinho quote, "They can take the ball home, I'll take the 3 points home." And that'll be out for a Saints throw. Towards Luke Ryan. Gardner Kaufman hits it to Gordonier. Lucas Gordonier down the touchline, gets by one man. Nice dribble from Gordonier there. Ryan can't get a great touch on it, though. It's hit back out towards Sutton Olsen. He's been very impressive tonight. Now it's with Jack Bleacher. Nice dribbling from Bleacher. It's still Jack Bleacher. And finally has it hit away. Seemingly dribbled the whole team. And Carithers can't control that one, but nice work from Kaufman. Up ahead for Gordonier. Now Carithers. He gives it away, but Kaufman wins it back. Now chips it in towards Hayes Carithers. Carithers trying to fight for it near the goal line. Jack Bleacher gets involved now. Kaufman deflects the pass. It falls towards Lucas Gordonier. Gordonier chips it in towards Kehoe. It's off target. Kehoe fighting for it. Gives it away, and it'll be out. Saints not happy. It looked like he picked that ball up in play. But no fouls. That'll be a free kick, though, for Sussex. This one loose out in front of goal. Sapna hits it, but someone deflected it, and Boardman got there.
You only need about a foot of space to hit a shot from outside of the 18, outside of the 18, which can be pretty. That's why you need to have lockdown defense there,
yeah,
especially.
Those long shots always can be troublesome. Yeah. But deflection on a long shot, there's nothing the keeper can do unless they just get lucky and have it deflect out, or I guess deflect right into their arms. Now Jack Bleacher putting some pressure on high up the pitch. It falls to Kehoe. Daniel Kehoe fires and blasted over the netting.
Only took about a foot of space to hit that shot, too.
Yeah.
Just a little bit off target.
A good effort to go for it on the volley, but it was always going to be tough to put that on target. Yeah. Nevertheless, score.
Now Mumford, Wood, and Dano come on the pitch. Dano hoping to make an impact here. He's one of the JV call-ups for this match.
Broughton heads that one away. Falls to Overstreet. Tyler Overstreet. And it'll be out for a Saints throw. Interesting. But the Saints give it away in the midfield. Now it's hit back towards the Sussex goal. That one not hit very well. Stalker gets there, falls to Broughton. Evan Broughton. And that's not a great pass. He gives it away. Luckily for him, though, Sussex not in a position where they're ready to counter. That's a nice ball in towards Jean-Louis. Broughton trying to shield it. Some contact, but no whistles. Evan Broughton dangerous there.
Puts in a strong challenge. You know, the St. Christopher's takes their weightlifting program pretty seriously.
Definitely. Coach Keith Wright and Coach Blanton both do a great job. There's never going to be a time where you see a St. Christopher's team being the team less prepared physically. August Wood. Now Gordonier trying to control it. And they're going to call a foul against Wood. Keeper, the one standing over this free kick, sends it long towards the box. Hit away towards Dano, yeah. And he sends it long with the keeper out of position, but no one on the other end. That'll be out. Poor touch there. Now the Saints had a chance to go quickly, but decided to slow things down.
The throw results in nothing but Max Mumford claims it back.
And now Dano. It's Overstreet. Mumford. Max Mumford tries to play one through. This Sussex team looks very comfortable just parking the bus. I think it's very impressive for the Saints that they welcomed the #1 team from Delaware without a lot of key players, and they've been able to be very competitive in this match and have the Seahawks playing with 9 behind the ball.
Speaking of parking the bus, it would be an awkward bus ride home if they end up not with the result they want, which would hopefully be a win. An awkward three-hour bus ride home for the Sea.
And that'll be a corner for the Saints now.
Gordonier on the corner.
Lucas Gordonier drives it low towards Stalker.
Oh.
Gardner Kaufman had the goal at his mercy.
So close.
They'll try again. Gordonier's corner driven high towards August Wood. Hit out. It'll be Max Mumford, the only one back there. Mumford sends one into the box, but no one on the other end of it. Now Norton will send it long towards Jean-Louis, but Boardman gets out there. One keeper passes straight to another. And that's not a good pass from Stalker, but luckily puts in a good challenge to make up for it. The Saints would have been in a 2-on-3 situation. Overstreet's pass from Mumford a bit off target. Now Stalker coming in. He'll get there. It's with Gordonier. 25 minutes left in this game. Gordonier, through ball for Luke Ryan, trying to find some space. Ryan can't keep it in.
Oh, looks like there's some trouble there.
I looked away.
The yellow card. Oh, I believe he might have pushed Luke Ryan down.
It'll be Chase Ballinger going into the books. He needs to be careful.
Oh, I don't think he displayed a card. He had it in his hand, but I don't think he gave it to him.
I'm not sure. But either way, he's definitely going to have to be careful for the rest of the game. Going up and arguing with the ref afterwards definitely didn't help his favors.
Yeah, like coming into the later minutes of the match, arguing with the ref is one easy way to be booked if you're looking for a yellow card.
Not sure Ballinger was exactly looking for a yellow card, but I do understand your premise. But I mean, who knows? He did shove Ryan down for no apparent reason after the play. And they'll send in a through ball near the goal line. Nice challenge from Wishnack. They'll keep it in, though. Romero Naito. And it'll be out for a Sussex throw. Headed away by Wishnack. Gordonier can't get there in time. And they'll send it back to Harder Norton. Mumford sends it back towards the middle of the pitch. Flying in, whiffs on that challenge. And now Romero Nieto. He'll win a throw. Mumford sends this one long.
That looks like it might have been taken by the wind there. It took a weird curve in the middle of its flight.
Yeah, normally you'd expect a ball like that to, when it's hit by a right-footed player like that, you normally expect it to curve back towards the middle of the pitch, but that one sliced out of play. Wind definitely a factor in this match. We can feel it blowing from up here. And now Wishnack. Nice touch from Bleacher. Leaves it off for Mumford. And now it's Kehoe. Daniel Kehoe shoved off the ball. That was Ballinger, who was already booked today. And now Overstreet through for Luke Ryan. That's a nice ball. Ryan gets there first. Now back out for Overstreet. Tyler Overstreet sends in a cross. Hit it too long. Gordonier's there. Lucas Gordonier can't control it. And Nieto will send it off of him. A throw for Suffolk Academy. Now whistle's blowing. Free kick for the Seahawks.
Looks like it might have been a push from behind on that 50-50 challenge in the air. As Norden will take this.
That ball sent long, but they can't run it down.
Adam Bashar, who made quite a big impact earlier in the game, is now coming on for Jack Bleacher, and also Sutton Olsen for Lucas Gordonier.
Now Overstreet hits that one away, finds Bashara. Adam Bashara. Nice touch to control that there. Sent it over a defender. Now Mumford, right back to Bashara. Now Luke Ryan heads it towards Avi Gupta, heads it right back to Ryan. But he'll try to get it away, hit it right up in the air. Wishnak heads it towards the center of the box, hit away. Falls to Mumford, takes a touch off his chest, but wins it back after losing it. Mumford shot over the bar.
Just over the bar.
I think that might have taken a deflection on the way out. No, it didn't. It'll be a goal kick.
Great chance for the Saints there. Almost got it done, but just barely over.
Mumford does have a few goals this year from well outside of the box. I think that one definitely would have been his most impressive had he managed to keep it down. A ball sent through, but Stalker gets there, hits it out. And a throw in coming for Sussex. Headed away by Olsen. That cross not hit well at all. But Sapna tried to go for what would have been a very flashy 1-2. But it's hit out, and a throw incoming for the Seahawks. Ballinger will win a throw. And that'll be headed out for a goal kick.
Noah Dano now comes on for Avi Gupta. And one thing I've noticed about the Saints is that they've had a lot of subs. They've been subbing people in and out, keeping their legs fresh, which is one thing that the Seahawks have not done.
Yeah, definitely could give the Saints an advantage late in this match. Their players will be more ready to run. As Jack Bleacher also entered. He comes on for Luke Ryan. And Bleacher gets it right away. Now sends one through for Noah Dano. Dano with a nice touch, gets around his man. That'll be out, corner incoming.
Nice job by Noah Dano there.
Yeah, nice work to control the pass from Bleacher, get around his man, and win the Saints a set piece where they've been very dangerous this year. Unclear who's taking it. As Overstreet comes off, Gordonier isn't on. Those have been their two main set piece takers.
Jack Bleacher's going to take this one.
Yeah, interesting. Bleacher a lot of the times has been the one they've been targeting, but now it'll be Bleacher to stand over this corner. Bleacher drives it low towards Stalker, tries to back heel it in towards Dano, and it'll be hit away, but Mumford is the one there. His pass intercepted, but then deflects it out.
I don't know if that low corner was intentional or not, but a lot of the corners from the Saints today have been quite low and driven. That might be something new they're trying.
I mean, the 1-2 corners ago, they nearly scored. Gardner Kaufman had the best look of the night. Had a tap in right in front of goal, but was deflected on the shot. Now they'll send one long towards Ballinger. Kehoe couldn't control it on the header, but a throw incoming. Sapna goes down. Refs viewed it as a dive. That's a dangerous challenge. Squared across goal.
Right across the goal.
Somehow, Sussex hasn't taken the lead. And now they whiff on the header. Falls to Sapna, blasted over the bar.
That was pretty dangerous right there. Across the goal.
If someone had just stuck
anyone.
a foot out, it would be 1-0.
Hayes Carruthers comes on
Mumford.
as well as, I don't know who pulled off Mumford, but Hayes Carruthers. Oh, I don't.
Now Bleacher tripped up and foul comes in late. It's Gordonier and Olsen were the two who came on alongside Carruthers.
Gordonier now is taking the free kick.
Lucas Gordonier drives it in. Dano dragged down on the edge of the box. Certainly could have been a free kick. Don't think it was close enough to be a penalty, but
I think he was trying to hit that over his head.
yeah. Now Stalker up for Gardner Kaufman. Kaufman. It's still Gardner Kaufman, and he's going to lose it, but it'll be out corner.
It's going to be interesting if they do another one of their low-driven corners here.
Yeah. As it's a quick break for Overstreet. He'll come on for Kaufman. Lucas Gordonier standing over it. Get some air under this one toward Jack Bleacher! It's Jack Bleacher! Set piece magic once again for the Saints, and they lead in the 77th minute.
Like you've been saying all match, these corners have been one of their main goal-scoring methods throughout their season, as Lucas Gordonier puts a perfect cross just outside the 6-yard box for Jack Bleacher to head into the back of the net.
I don't think he could have placed that cross better. Beautiful ball from Gordonier. And Bleacher did exactly what he needed to. And the Saints' leading goal scorer this year has a goal to give them a 1-0 lead. So 1-0, even with countless players out due to sickness, the Saints have the advantage. And now Adam Bashara Wishnack tries to go straight through a player, but he'll win a throw. Now it's Bleacher towards Hayes Carruthers. He can't get there. Now Jack Bleacher, though.
Playing with a lot of confidence is actually just, sends one into the parent section.
Hopefully everyone's okay. Ball was hit pretty hard by Wishnack.
Jack Bleacher is a senior. He's also the captain. And he is, as you said earlier, is their lead goal scorer. And he's been phenomenal this season.
At most 2 more games after tonight on Massey Field this season. Likely they will have to play on the Friday. If they were to not get a bye, they would certainly come in as the 5 seed. So they would have a favorable matchup, but obviously you'd rather just skip straight to the second round. And then being the 5 seed, if they were to win on Friday the 1st, they would take on another opponent on Monday the 4th. So 1-0 now into the 80th minute. Sussex doing everything they can to find a goal squared across.
Oh. That was very close.
Yeah, Ballinger was flying in there.
Another one that was just right across the goal. Could have been anyone's ball, but
So now Boardman sends it long. 10 more minutes in this match. A very impressive performance from the Saints. Can they finish it off? Wishnak fighting for it. Now it's with August Wood. Loses it, but it'll be out for a St. Christopher's throw as it's spiked away by McKenna Donahue. And he's going to get a warning for that. And now Kaufman plays a bit of a dangerous pass. Plays it right back towards the Saints' goal. Boardman just barely gets it away. Looking long towards Jack Bleacher. This could prove fruitful for the Saints. But good work from the Seahawks, at least momentarily, as now Gordonier takes it away. It's a 3-on-5. Lucas Gordonier can't come up with anything, but he's going to win a foul. So now it'll be Overstreet standing over this free kick. Tyler Overstreet drives one in. No one on the other end of it. Could have placed it better. About 7.5 minutes plus some change left in this match. And that's Bashara winning the header. Probably the most unlikely player on the pitch you'd expect to win a header. Just a freshman. But the Saints will win it back on a throw here. Elliot, what do you think are some keys for the Saints to survive these last 7 or 8 minutes?
I mean, they're playing perfectly right now. I'm actually a little surprised they're still being very aggressive in their attack and haven't really changed anything. They've been very aggressive since the goal. And they're looking for another here.
Now it's Kehoe!
Almost. Just a bit to the left of the goal there.
Keeper was out of position. Would have been very tough on the half volley. But that's driven low right to Jack Bleacher. Not the pass Norton was looking for.
Ooh. Jack Bleacher shoves down the other player for a free kick here.
They're going to book him.
Oh.
That's a surprising call.
Sort of actually looks like he grabbed him a bit and then pushed him to the ground. So not too unreasonable.
I think definitely it was a foul, but we've seen all the time you'll see challenges that are more dangerous go unbooked.
Now Norton will take the free kick here. He's been doing a good job all day, putting in any free kicks from far away.
Another one there. Now it's hit away. That's a nice challenge from Bashara. Normally it's Steven the one we're saying that about, but here it's Adam. Defending must run in that family. And now here's Kehoe. Nice dribble to cut it back to his left foot. Hit away. Gordonier! And it's in! 2-0 now for St. Christopher's. Lucas Gordonier doubles the lead.
I'm speechless. I mean, we came into this game not knowing what the outcome was going to be, honestly. I was pretty uncertain. They're the #1 team in Delaware, but the Saints have put 2 goals in the back of the net now, and I wonder if this is going to change anything for their play style, or are they going to keep being aggressive, as their aggressiveness did let them score again.
I think at this point, maybe you park the bus. Being up 2 goals, it's very hard to score twice against a team that's going all out defending.
2 goals in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. What a rocket from Gordonier, though. It went through the hands of Norton. That's how hard it was hit.
Noah Dano.
Yeah, now Dano has some room, but had no one to pass to. Jack Bleacher's off the pitch now. Normally he would be making a run towards goal, but
sure they're not trying to have any injuries as they head to the tournament.
Yeah. So their next action likely will be on Friday. This will close their regular season, and they're definitely going to close it on a high. Yesterday, they won the Prep League with their victory over Woodbury. They split that title with Collegiate. Both teams took 10 of the 12 available points to them, and the 2 points each of them dropped came in their draw at City Stadium on Monday. Headed away by Stalker. No, sent back in towards the middle of the box.
Wow.
Sapna goes down, but nothing there. Looked like he slipped. Now Mumford will send it away. The progression this team has shown over the season has been very impressive. This is a game that back in September they don't win, and definitely don't keep a clean sheet either. The defense early in the season was a weakness. Now it's become a strong suit for them, as even without one of their top players in Stephen Bashara, who was an all-Metro defender last season, they put on a very good show tonight defensively.
That ball goes into the senior lot.
Still some cars parked out there from Fall Festival. The festivities should have closed up around 45 minutes ago, when during the half we went and walked around in the field house where all the shops were. Everything was starting to close down. But a very good amount of people stayed to watch this match, and the Saints have rewarded them with a great one. 2-0 up in the 88th minute. Goals from Jack Bleacher and Lucas Gordonier. If they can find a third, it would put a stamp on a very impressive performance and likely seal their 3 points. Broughton sending it along in the direction of Kehoe, headed away, falls to Sutton Olsen. Olsen in for Kehoe. Daniel Kehoe, one dribble, has it hit away from him, and it'll be kept in. Overstreet can't control it though. And whistle blowing now. As not sure what the call was. They're going to say it was a Saints throw-in.
Ooh. Oh.
I don't think that was right.
Adam Bashara comes back onto the pitch. He's played amazing today. His first ever varsity debut.
Yeah, just
varsity start.
first game as well, just a freshman. He's been playing on JV all year, just been called up now, and they are going to let Bashara take this corner.
Oh.
No, they won't. Never mind. For a moment, the bench was calling for it, but he gives it up to Lucas Gordonier, who gives it to Evan Broughton now. And Broughton will dribble it out, and that will do it. 2-0 on Fall Festival Day. A very impressive game from a short-handed Saints team. They'll take the #1 team in Delaware to Massey Field, and they beat them 2-0. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside Elliot Palumbi, and we thank you all for tuning in. 2-0 Saints victory.